to start with, what skills you need to put in your resume is a lot more important than you think. Yes, employers look for certain skills and you have to give it to them. But it's a bit more complicated than that. Let's continue. There are essentially 3 things you can do to find the skills to put in a resume. Right? What you can do is first pick up some cool skills from the websites and paste it in your resume. If you do this, you just waste valuable space in your resume. What you can do next is you can go find the skills mentioned in the job description and then paste those in your resume. This is a lot better compared to having generic skills, but still, third way is my way. Stay tuned until the end of this video to find out which skills to list in your resume and how to discover untapped resources to get an edge in your application. My name is Denis Shashal. I'm a manager with PwC Consulting and creator of Landing Interviews Guaranteed and the Career Mastery. I've been interviewing thousands of candidates as a hiring manager for quite a long time, and I believe I can help you change some of your thinking when it comes to recruitment. Let's continue, and let's get the basics out of the way. If the job description mentions certain skills in need, then it's always a good idea to put a couple of them in your resume, right? I don't recommend you go ahead and put everything in it because it may just make you look like, fake, right? You don't want to look fake. Now, I'm going to share with you something very interesting. I actually have a question for you. Ready? Good. Let's assume that you are a fresh graduate, all right? And you have completed about 3 months of internships, be it a contractual work, internship, doesn't matter. About 3 months of work. This means you have spent about 600 hours doing a particular work. So here's my question. Is it even remotely possible to list down everything you've done in that organization, in that 600 hours, all the skills you developed in 4 bullet points in your resume? Think about it. Impossible, isn't it? Impossible. It's impossible. You've done way more things and developed skill sets to skills in a little tiny box in your resume. So, all right. Now here's the interesting bit. Just as how you cannot put everything you did for that organization in your resume, hiring managers also cannot list down everything you will be doing if you get the job. Clear? Good. But HR won't necessarily know this, right? Because HR only knows what is given to her, which is sometimes, most of the times very limited. Are you with me so far? Great. To get to my point, I don't want to waste your time. There's so many unwritten requirements when it comes to your skills, experience, tools, software, hardware. The list is very long on this one. So I just need to know that there's so many unwritten requirements, and you gotta know this. If you go ahead and copy the skills needed from the job post and put it in your resume, you will maybe meet the bare minimum, but you will create an opportunity loss. So you will fail to impress the hiring manager and collect a lot more likability points, right? Let's go get more detailed and look at some examples, can we? If you're applying to a sales role, you're most likely going to use some sort of a CRM tool, right? If it's a large organization, it's most likely going to be Salesforce, Zoho, or bigger integrated systems like SAP and Oracle, right? If it's a project management company, or if it's a project management role, you're going to use MS Projects or Primavera. If the role is very analytical, like accounting or that sort, then you're going to use MS Excel. Excel is a tricky one though. Everybody knows how to use Excel, but very few people really know how to use advanced macros and DVAs and all that sort. So here's the interesting thing. By mentioning those skills in your resume that are not in the job post will give you a lot more points than you would have collected otherwise. Good? Alright, so what you need to do is basically when you make an online application or when you're putting your candidacy forward, just go online. Google is your best friend and make a research what tools they're using, right? Speak to people who are already working there. Trust me, it's really going to work wonders for you. And let's say that you know that the company is using a particular software, let's call it Salesforce, and you don't know how to use this. No problem. Really no problem. All you have to do is still mention those in your resume, okay, maybe I'm recommending that you lie here, but here's the catch. When they call you, they're not gonna call you in for an interview tomorrow, right? So they're gonna call you in for maybe next week. So in that 1 week period, you can just master pretty much most software, and that's what I recommend. Yeah, you have like 1 whole week, and if you just put in like a couple hours every day, then you'll definitely master those software. All right, one more thing. Remember, the decision maker is always the hiring manager. It's never the HR. HR simply acts as a filtering mechanism, so hiring managers won't have to waste hundreds of hours finding qualified candidates. So by mentioning these unwritten requirements, you're getting thumbs up from the hiring manager. All right, that's it from today. If you benefited from this video, if only I could speak, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this.